One of the things that I think as artists we do and is most important about what we do is that we shed light on certain topics, shed light on certain ways of living that should allow people to know that you're not alone. You know what I mean? I think that's what's most important about what we do. So I want people to understand that you're not alone. I want people to understand that loving yourself is what's most important, understanding yourself and being okay with yourself, regardless of who you are, what your skin color is, what your gender is, what your sexual orientation is, anything. Learning that understanding yourself and being okay with who you are and loving yourself for that is what's most important. That allows you to love other people, that allows you to receive other people, that allows you to have genuine conversations and interactions with people, which is what will make the world an incredible place to live, to me.
Yeah, I think, I hope that it also will sort of, maybe make talking about these things a bit easier. When I was a kid, me and my dad, whenever we had something difficult to talk about, we'd work on a car, Say, oh, let's work on it. We'd be working on the car, and then that would kind of give you the freedom to kind of say what you really wanted to say, you know what I mean?
Doing something macho.
Doing something else, you know what I mean? So I hope that maybe if young people are having a difficult time talking about certain things, they might be able to say, you know what, let's go see this movie, and then maybe that'll give them a way to start the conversation.
I think almost more important than learning, I feel like if these are people that are going through this, I think it's just more the opportunity to see themselves on camera. And just to know that they exist and that it's a shared experience. Sometimes that makes all the difference, just knowing that other people are going through something similar. And in some way that knowing that it's a shared experience eases the pain in some degree, because sometimes we feel like we're so unique and and going through something in such a singular way that it makes it that much harder. But to know that other people are sharing in that experience, it lightens the load in some way. I can't quite say why, but it definitely lightens the load.
We're all struggling, we're all in pain on some level, and I think finding one's identity isn't easy for anybody, but you can only really do that by opening up and by connecting to other human beings. So it's really like it's an amazing story, an amazing journey about the healing power of love for me.
Every time someone says something like very flattering or very thoughtful about the movie, especially someone like yourself in the media, it just means there is some kid somewhere who's a little more likely to maybe hear about the film, and that kid might either need or might want to see themselves represented in arts and letters. So I think it's a great thing. I also feel like, because I remember being a kid and thinking like I'm the only person in the world, dealing with this. I'm the only person in the world who doesn't feel comfortable in their own skin. And I think, whatever power there is in the film, and I can't speak to it because I made it, but if there is legitimate power in the film, it's in how specific we are, with this character, that you can actually identify with someone who feels so isolated and who feels like they've lost control of their voice. And, for someone to see this film and get a better grasp on what they're going through, based on what our characters go through in this movie, that's pretty much like the best thing you could hope for.